Like we hear all the time, be your authentic self. And people will say, but I don't know what that is. I don't know who I am on these public forums. You know, when I'm trying to record a video, talking to my ideal audience, I don't know how to put myself across. This is where I agree with you, Clinton. You can take and look at someone else's ideas and the way they portray themselves, and you then have to put it through your own filter. Because if it doesn't feel right for you, it's not going to come across right. And you're not going to build a personal brand where people connect, because they'll just say, she's just repeating everything everyone else is saying. You need to have that personality. Like a personal brand is about your personality, you know. I don't think it can come across any other way.
The point I would make to people that are feeling that disconnect with the authentic self and their voice and what is my voice, you can shock them by just saying, well, you're already doing it all day long. It's just when you go to like type something out that you freeze. But what are you doing all day long with your clients and your family and your wife and your children? And like they're being their authentic self all day long.
And I think it's really difficult too, because as soon as I come in front of a camera and I've learnt all the strategies of what to do, I turn into this corporate woman, because that's all I've known, my corporate life. And I think my only suggestion for people who are saying, I want to do more of this type of content, is you have to practice. If you want to be good at your content and being personal, you have to practice. That's all it comes down to.
And I think, Clinton, the interesting part is that quite often you have never seen yourself on camera, or you don't see your authentic self, because you're always looking at yourself, so to speak, from your perspective. And even sounding, I think, times when you're hearing yourself talk and then hear it play back, you go, really, is that how I sound? It's kind of, you know, it's a new experience for you. So I think sometimes it's worthwhile. There's a little bit of training that you can actually do, which is to have a third person camera. So you don't look at the camera's across to the side showing at you, but you're actually having a conversation with somebody. They're actually asking you questions. And just, you start to go into flow because you're in a conversation, but you've got a video there, and you can start to use that to start to see, well, what's the difference? Now, if I go and do the same type of question and I look straight at the camera, what actually happens and what's the difference? And then I think over time, you can start to actually go, okay, now I'm starting to find that comfortableness of my unique self, but staring straight down the camera.